I can't even look at the scanner. I know I'm wrong, but I just gotta get it back. Just one more trade.
Yeah. 6 a.m. the screens got that pale blue light. Got a whole damn watch list, but it don't feel right. Cause my eyes are glued, man, I'm locked in tight to the one damn name that ruined my last night. Swore I was done, swore I'd walk away, but I saw that pre-market dip, thought this is the play. I went all in and it bled all day. Now I'm stuck here staring, turning cold and gray. This ain't a trade, it's a toxic romance. I hate this ticker, but I'll give it one more chance. Short in the sunlight, long in the night, doing everything backwards, stuck in this fight. I'm just spiraling, yeah, I'm spiraling. This one damn ticker got my head unraveling. Tryna fight a trend, but the trend is traveling. Up without me, down with me, yeah, I'm spiraling. My P&L is bleeding, my whole world is caving in. Missing all the runners that my skin is saving. But I'm stuck right here on this hell I'm paving. Just spiraling, yeah, I'm spiraling. My other monitors flashing, they plus setups, calling that other tickers breaking out a straight up hollering. My phone is blowing up, my trading group is brawling. You seeing this move? Nah, man, I'm busy falling back in love with the pain, I guess. Adding to a loser, man, I'm such a mess. This ain't risk management, it's just a game of chess, where I'm the only pawn, filled with stress. I see the right move, but my hands won't click. This ticker's like a drug, man, it's making me sick. I just wanna break even, need that one last trick, but the hole just gets deeper, brick by brick. I'm just spiraling, yeah, I'm spiraling. This one damn ticker got my head unraveling. Tryna fight the trend, but the trend is traveling. Up without me, down with me, yeah, I'm spiraling. My P&L is bleeding, my whole world is caving in. Missing all the runners that my scan is saving. But I'm stuck right here on this hell I'm paving. Just spiraling, yeah, I'm spiraling. Is this addiction, or is it just pride? Can't admit I'm wrong, with nowhere left to hide. Got this tunnel vision, everything else died. It's just me and this chart, side by side. I hate to start, but I can't let it go. It's a sick obsession, watching my account blow. This was never the plan, man, I used to know how to cut the loss, how to let it go. I'm just spiraling, yeah, I'm spiraling. This one damn ticker got my head unraveling. Tryna fight the trend, but the trend is traveling. Up without me, down with me, yeah, I'm spiraling. My P&L is bleeding, my whole world is caving in. Missing all the runners that my scan is saving. But I'm stuck right here on this hell I'm paving. Just spiraling, yeah, I'm spiraling. Down, down, down. Miss everything for what? For this one damn name. Same time tomorrow, I guess. Damn.
Yeah, I remember that ticker about a week ago, lit up every screen. Man, what a show. Headlines were buzzing, volume through the roof. Everybody screaming out that bulletproof proof. They were chasing green candles, thought it'd never been, swearing this was it, that I would never end. But I've seen this movie, I read this page before, and I was just waiting for them to find the door. Now the crickets are chirping on the forums and threads. All the to the moon boys, they just went to bed. The news anchors moved on, found a shinier car, and now it's just a number, wondering where the buyers are. Support lines are cracking, but nobody hears the sound, cause they're all busy chasing the new talk of the town. They left this one behind like an old summer trend. But that's where my story, my friend, begins. Cause it's a sleepy fade, ain't no fireworks now, just a slow motion river rolling south. All the buyers are ghosts, the volume's drying up. Sipping on my coffee, filling up my cup. I ain't fighting the trend, I'm just riding the slide, letting that red position quietly ride. It's just a slow bleed, easy as a shade, making my day on this sleepy fade. It's not about the panic, it's not about the crash, it's not that sudden. 100-yard dash, it's the slow unwind, the return to me, the prettiest red chart I've ever seen. Every little rally gets sold right back down like the air's letting out of a carnival clown. No drama here, just a simple truth. The party's over and I'm checking out the proof. Yeah, it's a sleepy fade, ain't no fireworks now, just a slow motion river rolling south. All the buyers are ghosts, the volume's drying up. Sipping on my coffee, filling up my cup. I ain't fighting the trend, I'm just sliding the slide, letting that red position quietly ride. Yeah, it's just a slow bleed, easy as a shade, making my day on this sleepy fade. Some folks need the action, the volatility. They wanna get rich by 2:45. They like the battle, the push and the pull, but I just wait till the room ain't full. I wait for the quiet, I wait for the still, when that rock is just a rock rolling back down the hill. Cause it's a sleepy fade, ain't no fireworks now, just a slow motion river rolling south. All the buyers are ghosts, the volume's drying up. Sipping on my coffee, filling up my cup. I ain't fighting the trend, I'm just sliding the slide, letting that red position quietly ride. Yeah, it's just a slow bleed, easy as a shade, making my day on this sleepy fade. This sleepy fade, just writing it down, volume's all gone, back to normal, just a sleepy fade.
Paper cuts, all I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting losses, you ain't fucking trade with us. Paper cuts, all I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting losses, you ain't fucking trade with us. Paper yeah, paper cuts, yeah, paper cuts, yeah. All I take is paper cuts, yeah, paper cuts, yeah, paper cuts, yeah, paper cuts, yeah. All I take is paper cuts, yeah, paper cuts. Gotta check the chart, boy. Watching all these small caps, watching all these chart, boy. Now I take a cut, boy. Now I take a cut, boy. I be selling quick, yeah, stunning on the holder, boy. RSK, got a many wrist, man. Trade another day, man. Trade another day, yeah. Paper cuts, all I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting losses, you ain't fucking trade with us. Paper cuts, all I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting losses, you ain't fucking trade with us. Used to take the big hit, now I keep it tiny, boy. Read about the blow-ups, that's a different trader, boy. Discipline is all I got, I never trust a FOMO, boy. Used to bag whole stocks, now I'm just a scaler, boy. Yeah, the float is low, G, watching for the spike, man. Keep the stop loss ready, all my levels set, yeah. Ain't no second guess, yeah. You ain't talking risk, yeah. You ain't in the session, yeah. Get a mess, yeah. Cuts on cuts, yeah. Gotta keep it tight, Front of red, now I'm in the light. They were holding back, now they see the height, yeah. All I see is charts, all day, all night, yeah. All day, all night. All about that P&L cuts, paper cuts. All I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting losses, you ain't fucking trade with us. Paper cuts. All I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting losses, you ain't fucking trade with us. Paper cuts, yeah. Paper cuts, yeah. Paper cuts, yeah. All I take is paper cuts. Boy, just managing the risk, saving all the paper, boy. Boy. Yeah.
Good morning, traders. Happy to have you guys in here on this Thursday. Ending up January. Looking pretty good thus far. It's been a fun month. The last quarter of 2025 was insanity, but so far we've been seeing some cleaner action this year going into 26. Good morning, Tuna. Perfect Fall. Hope you guys are doing well. I know Perfect Fall's doing well. And Will True Tube, good to see you guys in here. Got a lot to break down this morning. Perfect Fall. What's going on? What happened to you? Are you Byron or the Brian? 180'd. I'm so curious. How we gotta get this live stream going. I got a lot of questions for you. All it takes is switching from equities to futures. And this guy is killing it. I mean, I certainly knew you had it in you. I mean, you very, very smart. Came up with the music here. And here you are in futures land, just taking all their money. Congrats, you've been killing it with 10K days. 10K days. Now you're going to make that the usual. Just adding those zeros. I think you would find success, in equities too. I know you were getting frustrated with some of this action, but something I think that would work in your favor and something I've been implementing as well is because of the irrationality is. And I know back when you were trading the equities, you were, and I tend to do this as well, like you're kind of get leveraged into a specific price versus just letting some of that irrationality play out. Because, for instance, KXIN yesterday, this play worked out. I mean, this was irrationality at its finest. I got to show you guys this in the war room. Let's head on over to the war room this morning. KXIN yesterday, I actually made some money on this, but I wasn't very sized on it because I went super small. Like I've been allowing for this irrationality. Look at this Chinese craziness. We cracked under previous close and then some algos just shot it up. It went from $13 up to 22, matter of minutes. Now I slow scaled a short here, like real slow. I mean, I'm talking like 15, like so small, like I'm surely not going to get, you say that, and then a QMMM rolls around that goes from 8 to 500. But the likelihood of getting stopped out is just so minimal. And that's what I've been utilizing. I mean, I've been throwing the limit orders out because on Trade the Pool, you get really good fills with limit orders anyways. Like if I set this limit order at 17 and it just blows through it up to 20, I'm likely going to get a 20 fill on it. So this KXIN yesterday was very fruitful, just been shorting the euphoria. And I have so much more patience and because I know these Chinese junkers, what they do anyways. On the long side, I know Tuna, you're like, only longs, only longs. I'm like, oh man, longs take longer. Longs take longer. They're challenging for me. I've just over the years, I've seen how shorts like when they snap, oftentimes they're done, and so I can hold them with conviction longer. But the longs they take long, and then trying to buy and the shorts take shorter, and then trying to like hold some of these. I know the Crow's been killing it. Crow has been killing it on these longs. He has been. Yeah. Yes. We'll ask Crow later. Yeah, because the tuna score on some of these long plays, man. But again, it's like, are you slow scaling these? Or are you more so how does your entries work, Tuna? Are you slow scaling them or are you single entry, single exit? I find the flexibility in here's what I'll say. You just see you see the inevitable coming. Like you even pointed out the dilution. Yeah, so scalping's a different breed. That's a different monster right there, scalping. Yeah, scalping's a different kind of monster because you know as well as I do like where these things are going to go because there's certainly an edge in small caps when you have uh when the small caps need capital and when there's a lot of FOMO present. So yeah, just make sure you're in and out. But you guys do that very well. Saved you from a sneeze. All right, so guys, yeah, feed is one you brought up this morning. Yeah, I certainly respect what you guys do. You're very good at scalping these plays. It's just I'd have no I'm so nervous when I take longs. I have no conviction in them because I've been offering out so many times. Like I take a long, and then a minute later, they're like, dilution, offering. And then it halts. And well, we've seen beautiful plays. We've seen absolutely gorgeous setups. And then that's where the liquidity is. And then it's like, it'd be like a perfect bull flag on the day. We saw this recently. And then an offering comes out and everyone just gets capitulated, and the thing dumps points. Everybody gets wrecked. This feed I do like though, FEED. This is a hangover. It's rejecting off the previous 230 right now. Yeah, I've gotten into Jesse Livermore stuff a little bit. Need to get back into it. I've been wanting to read some more lately. Just help to grow. But yeah, Jesse Livermore, of course, the Mark Douglas and some others. There was a statistical book that's been recommended so many times to me. I need to get that one. Thinking in Bets, I believe is the name of it. Yeah, I need to get that one. So many people recommended that. All right, guys. So let's dive deep here. XHLD is pretty much the leading play this morning. Took a little stab on the short up into the resistance. Took a little piece. Again, this is an example of how I've been trading. So Euphoria, I'll start real small, and I have orders out, through 550, and then cover on. Not trying to predict where it's necessarily going to be in today, taking profits when I have them. So Euphoria into profit taking. So that worked so far. XHLD, and then I like BNAI is definitely, guys. Still, there's a trade on BNAI. BNAI, there's definitely still a trade here. Look at the multi-day trend we're on with BNAI. I'm curious to see if it's going to reclaim that 80 level. I do have a short here currently, BNAI, but I'm very interested to see if it's going to be able to reclaim that level, or if it's going to start pulling under this this ascending triangle, cracking under it. But we do see some lower shadows there. So very, very curious BNAI, what we're going to do today. It's been slowly creeping up. It's been a tricky name to trade, but it's up from a few dollars to 70. So $1 it was at earlier in the year. BNAI getting weak. Yeah, I like the chart. So what? To take the short, Tuna? You don't short, take the short. It's looking weak. Yeah, it looks like a really nice pattern. Looks like a pretty nice ascending triangle pattern on the 4-hour. But look, the volume is telling a story there. That actually looks like a nice ascending triangle pattern. So we'll see. If this thing back up towards 80, I'll be done with it. Again, slow scale. I'm slow scaling it. Better, yeah. I'm small right now. I'm gonna hit it again on a short, pop up towards that liquidity area. But BNAI has been a tricky name to trade. So be mindful of that. All right, let's keep flipping. Feed I like on the short against some of those like $3 level. You liked it today, Tuna, for scalping on the long side. We got to see if this previous close is going to hold up 2.3, and then above that, like 2.5 to 2.6. Another play that's hangover in my books is TIRX. TIRX is see a lot of upper wicks up towards that $1.10. So let's see that previous close 130. The daily is having a pretty clear daily breakout. This is what happens often. You get squeezed with that 1350 EMAs. Yeah, on the daily is what a lot of traders saw with TIRX yesterday. It's what it looks like. It's got a nice daily pattern to it. Very low RSI I had yesterday. Hit lows, got squeezed with the 50-13, and then just that's a pattern a lot of traders trade. And then you see the volume. The volume just 400 million shares came in yesterday. So you're gonna need another 400 million probably to get this thing back up. back up to the close. Feed might break $3. Whoa. Yeah, you're going to need some volume for that. You're going to definitely need a lot of good volume. So that's what we monitor for the hangovers. That's a certain criteria I'm going to look for. So if you want this thing back towards 3, volume comes in and invalidates my theory. My theory is we have less volume than the unusual volume we had yesterday. So don't necessarily disagree with you. We'll see what the volume's going to paint the story there. Tell the story, paint the picture, paint this, as Mr. Bob Ross would say. I think RR is an interesting name. Rich Tech Robotics. Again, they announced like a oh, they did an offering. Okay. Wow. Microsoft heads into earnings as AI partnership. So they did a partnership. Nice. Join the Discord, guys, and for Trade the Pool too. They I posted everything I've been watching over there. Thank you, Valerie. Very cool. All right. Yeah, join the Discord, guys. It's free. But we've been growing in there. So join the Discord. It's in the YouTube comments for free. You guys can join in. Rich Tech Robotics. They offered a 38.7 million offering. I didn't see that yesterday. Wow. Okay. That's why they weren't getting they were really going sideways a lot yesterday. Because you guys know they did they have the collaboration with Microsoft AI. And then yesterday they came out with offering 38.7 million offering. Priced at the market. Priced at the market for RR. Interesting. Yeah, we'll see what that offering is going to do to it. Kind of a sleepy morning. Yeah, now yesterday we just had like we'll have random tickers popping up throughout the day. I'm not convinced like XHLD is going to be the main play. What I think this is likely what did they say? Edge erosion. I feel like my hangover play is getting some erosion on the edge because this is a play that is a backside short. I mean, it's an easy backside short. I mean, right? So when it's easy to identify like that, you get so many shorts on it, and it creates that squeeze this morning. So that's likely what we're seeing there. I think my favorite charts going into today probably feed and TIRX backside. Of course, I'm in. Look at this halt down, by the way, yesterday. We called it out in the Discord, so that's why Doug did. Doug in there, good call on this. A halt down from a 550 halt down MSGY and opened at 70 cents. Now, those are fun to be a part of if you can get them. Not easy to be a part of. Yeah, yesterday's leading gapper was PDYN, and that bled all day. MRNO as well. MRNO got a piece of that. I don't know what happened to Move. I think they MOVE was a pattern that was breaking down and cracking, and I think they got delisted or something because that's not even in play anymore. MOVE. Maybe it is. I don't know. I tried looking it up and it's let me know if you guys know MOVE. Or it just has no volume. MOVE gone. Okay, thank you. Yeah. I like that chart for a sleepy fade there, but they're gone. Emmanuel, good morning. Good to have you in here. How's your trading been going? Yeah, guys, we got the call-in show at Trade the Pool today, by the way, where we're going to be discussing your strategy for trading earnings. I know we have the Mag 7 this week. A lot of earnings coming in play this week. So what's your strategy for trading earnings? So if you have one, go ahead and give us a call today over there at Trade the Pool. It's gonna be a fun time. Yeah, a little sleepy morning here. 5 minutes. XHLD is gonna be where all eyes likely are at the open. Good, Emmanuel. Very good. Doing pretty well on the funded, taking it slow. That's how you got to do it. You got to build that buffer. Got to take it slow, real slow initially, build that buffer, and then slowly scale. All right. I'm not convinced XHLD is going to be the play that they all run to the start of the day. My main focus is going to be BNAI. I like that one on the short. But again, it is in a actually pretty pattern. And then feed TIRX. Feed and TIRX. SMX has got an 85% tune score today. SMX. Whew. I mean, is it due for a bounce? SMX has been giving it up. Maybe she's due. She's been bleeding out every single day. All right, guys, a few minutes till the market opens. Let me know if there's any tickers you want me to look over. Otherwise, it's going to be I'm focused BNAI for the fade today. All I need is one good one. XHLD, of course, leading play. And then Baron, did you see KXIN yesterday? This had your name written on it. This thing was a beauty, straight up, straight down, if you sized it correctly. Again, I go over this all the time, guys. Like timing and sizing is the most important thing. That's why been starting so slow, which gives you so much flexibility. And it's like I know if a trade's not working out when I start small, so I'm not going to really go deer in the headlights. If it's not working out after 3 hits or so, and I spread them out so far, then clearly it's the trade's invalidated. You were in session on that one. Yeah, KXIN was a beaut. You took a 2K payout yesterday, Baron. Very good. Yeah, you got it. You're good. Be confident in yourself because you got it. You're good. Just never what what your crutch is. Just don't over leverage, oversize, overstay like one of these names. It's where all of us have issues at times. But XHLD thought it would be a quick scalp. It's on at 3. Yeah. So this one definitely it looked like a clear backside play. So I think a lot of shorts got a little underwater there over, like I just mentioned, like over ambitious shorts we saw with XHLD. So we just gotta let these things breathe a little bit. Let's see where traders are gonna go. Took a year and a half, yeah, but you're doing real well. Still over leverage and overstay, but yeah, I mean that's where I go wrong too. That's why, I mean, it's like I start real boring on some of these plays, and I can remember, Baron, what was it, like CYN or something this past summer? It's like it was one of those tickers we started small, but the thing just went to the moon. It was like started at a few dollars, went to 20 something. So after, like, have it defined, like after, for me, I'm gonna do like more of the 112. Here's BNAI coming down towards the trend right now. I think this is a good sleepy fade today, guys. BNAI, good sleepy fade. Let's see. I mean, that trend's got to crack and hold under it. That's my main bread and butter watch today. Mr. Fades is in the building. How we doing, Fades?
Good morning, guys. You all staying warm?
Yeah, I couldn't tell if that was you back there.
Let's go, Baron. Good work, man. Good stuff, dude. Green team's over here printing. Last night I thought I saw Mirage's Byron, Brian. I didn't know who I was seeing in there in the win column.
Dude, a 10K day. He had a 10K day. And you've been seeing a lot of success over there too, haven't you?
Yeah, man. It's awesome. I love it. I love scalping at night. Like it feels clean. Like the Asia session, that's what they call it. I think like 6 futures resets at 6, and I like that like 6:30 to 7:30 window.
You gonna give me a one-on-one session one of these nights? I'll just watch you. I'll watch you trade.
We got to have a green team conference call and catch up at this point.
I've never done the future, so I don't know what I'm doing. All right, let's see what BNAI is going to do. That's my main bread.
Yeah, let me pull up the stuff here.
And then
Rose, you took any trades this morning?
Oh, I started XHLD. I actually top ticked it with a very small position, but yeah, I covered that. So that's where everybody is right now. What about you? You take anything?
No, not yet.
TIRX has your name written on it, dude. That thing's up a lot from yesterday.
Okay.
TIRX.
Let me get my scanner set up here.
Doug in the building.
Is annoying.
Good morning, Doug. Yeah, this market's been killing anyone who oversizes. I think that's been the theme. So traders, just make sure you're slowly. I like this feed a lot for the short FEED. Tuna's thinking this thing may get rowdy. I don't know. I mean, we're gonna need a lot of volume on it. Gonna need a lot of volume to come in here on this play.
Okay, there's my screener.
I'm gonna go ahead and start feed and set a few orders out, like 2, 2, 4. So I started 220. I'm gonna do 2, 4, and then 2, 6.
Okay.
And I'll be stopped out over that. 2, 4, 2, 6 on the FED. Big order pop.
Messed up or something. You said TRX?
TIRX.
Okay.
Feed is getting some big orders coming through on the bid. Oh, there it goes. Shot up. I think it just... Yeah, I got another fill on it. 2, 4. Low 2, 3 average right now. 2, 6. I have another order out. There's just a lot of resistance from yesterday. But it just broke up through that previous close, which is a key level. And she's heading higher right now.
Right. Got my Weeble reset up. Did Thinkorswim, are they back good now? I think I saw something about Thinkorswim, Schwab. Something happened.
Hang on. 153. Yeah, I'm good there. Good lordy, this feed. Okay, I got my last fill on it. So let me see what it's going to do here. My stop's going to be over that high right there, and just put in. I have a 242 average, not great on this thing. Back up towards like 2.8. I'll be done with it. Take my money, Tuna. Take my money for now. We'll see if this thing can hold.
So is my scanner wrong? Because I'm not showing anything up more than 40% on the day. Am I missing something? Or is it just kind of quiet? Oh, wait a minute. 70%. XHLD. Okay, now I triggered that one to show up. That's the king of the day, right? Behind SER, SER.
Yeah, XHLD.
What you have?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me a second. Feed I'm dealing with right now. She's getting froggy.
Perfect Fall, you still in here, bro? What were you trading silver last night? Let me take a look at my backside watch list.
Yeah, dude, he's been absolutely killing the futures.
Baron, what was your success What attributed to your payout, bro? Yeah, you took your withdrawal from Oceans. Do they lock your account? I'm curious how that works too when you withdraw.
Damn. All right, I'm done with feed. It's up through about to be up through the highs.
Yeah, things pumping, man. It's only up 20% right now. That's it.
Well, it was up from yesterday. It
Yeah, it's
was
like a
kind of
multi-day run
hangover,
there. Right.
but
Yeah.
got the volume in on it.
Mm-hmm. So TRX.
But that one, I mean, the slow scale there, 112, like I said, still only down, small on it. BNAI, this is coming down towards its trend. I like this again for the crack. Watching that one. XHLD was the leading plays, having some trouble here, 4.5s. CSTK. I wasn't convinced that that's where like the big chat rooms were going to be heading. XHLD.
Guts just dumped. Damn.
Guts.
Down 65%. Oof. And dumping. And then MSGY is the second leading loser. What happened there? Down 45%. Yeah, then TRX, like you said, that's the third leading loser. 80 cent. Yeah, like I'm curious about
TIRX looks good, dude. I actually like this TIRX a lot. I mean, it's the same kind of pattern as the feed. This one's just not getting the volume on it. So,
yeah. So you're just flipping bias pretty quickly, Baron. On this, like the same ticker, you're flipping bias and just kind of like scalping it throughout the day. Yeah, over conviction on King of the Days is just a death trap. And then like after hours is clean, but then you get that one outlier that just keeps pumping. So like if you're martingale and you're just cooked.
yeah, on the one anomaly that'll get you. Like you have to have a certain cutoff on it.
I love what you said in Discord. It's like you have a max risk, so like martingale each setup with that risk, like a fourth of your daily cap, like have that whole like the whole scaling idea already kind of calculated out where it's like okay, damn, like I'm close, I gotta cut this off at 250, and like scaling and sizing according to that. It's easier said than done though, because you get convicted and all of a sudden you're too sized and you're too tight, right? Happens to all of us. All of a sudden we're too tight, our stops are too tight, and we just get wicked right out. That's what is nice about that approach, like adding as it goes up, because then once it goes down, you're green and like the trend continues. That's why it's like it's so rewarding when it works, but when it doesn't, it's so painful. So trying to find that balance with it. Because I mean, I kind of do that like a micro hyper version of that with scalping futures, but it can be tricky when you get a move that goes against you too much. It's like you got to know when to cut it or flip bias. You got to be able to flip bias, and if you're two sides, you can't flip bias, right? That's the problem.
Nearly blew up on that XHLD at 3, knocked me out with a $500 loss, but I held till it came back near 4. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you gotta. Cannot hold those. Yeah, I have like that distinct cutoff on it where it's like, okay, this theory's invalidated. I'm taking it off. That happened for me with this feed, which kind of sucks, but you take the small hit and move along. Don't I mean, never allow the large loss to present itself.
Yeah, yeah, that's the key. Like when you get too heavy and it's like you can't think logically anymore. You're just like this has to work. Like I'm two sized. Like it's either gonna
Oh,
work.
and we've all been there.
Like
We're
you can't get to that point. And it's any market, anything. It all comes down to sizing. No matter what you're trading, how you're trading, sizing is everything. Like the best traders get over ambitious, and they're just yeah, it's everything. Over ambition, oversize, especially in this penny market, right? Like with the brutality that we've seen in this price action.
Mhm.
So Baron, when you're pulling money out of oceans, is there a lockout? Are you locked out for the day, or can you just pull out? Because that's a big thing to note versus CMED, right? They still stall us for a couple days unless they've changed that. As far as I know, they like pause your account and all that, as well as landing money back on. Right? It's like a couple day delay. That was so annoying. Hate that friction.
PHGE getting a morning spike. Is that halted up? PHGE?
You long those.
PHGE halted up. Wow. Okay.
Loss of the open is painful. Yeah, I was experiencing too much painful losses at open tuna, so I'm just kind of chilling uh, with this bell action. I also noticed that in both markets, right? Like with the futures market, same thing. Like 9:30 is the chaos, and it's like price is price is trying to discover itself. So you're just getting chopped out in all those waves. Like it's very hard. Some people find edge, but I'd rather just wait for
I
cleaner
can't believe you
action.
called that 3 tuna. I'm very impressed with that call. It had no volume in on it. I don't know how you called that. 320, 320. Let's see what 320 is gonna do. Yeah, that's so when the volume came in, that invalidated it for me. Should just take off those trades right then and there. Again, that's part of the criteria. But yeah, I got the volume. 3-2. Very key level. Up through 3-2, 3-3. You still holding a piece there? Good work. I can't believe he called that 3. Called it, Tuna. You called it. PHGE is going to resume at $8.16. Wow. We're in a little backside squeeze morning right now. PHGE.
hmm Nam just cracked, guys. Big sell off in Nam. So I'm digging through the archives here of like the top gainers. Nam, EVTV. Nam is interesting right here, right now. But EVTV and BNAI are like the two big ones that have room to fade still. Up 1,500% past couple
Dude,
weeks.
BNAI, I'm so waiting for that crack. If the crack comes
Right.
in, it's going to
That's
be
like
beautiful.
that's like the A tier play once it gives for Bears, but it's like the over ambition just killed us because I mean it's just a crazy, it's almost like that illiquidity kind of vibe. I mean, what is
Mm.
this company even doing? They just announced that they're something about warrants, raises capital via warrant exercises. So they're raising money through warrants and the stock's just on a perfect uptrend. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Reduces debt via equity issuance. So they're like doing some kind of restructuring, like 1.5 million cash proceeds from
Feed is
warrant.
out. Feed is halted up now, I think. Or about to. Oh my god. I mean, I love my stop on that. My stop's good. This is why you don't marry these things.
Oh wow, that's nice, man. I'll have to double check before I open back up with C Pro because that's huge. Like
What is it?
instant, like you can get your money and then you still trade. Like because that was the big bottleneck at CMAG. It's like when I pay myself, they freeze my account for a day or two. So that's interesting. I might look more into oceans. With that being said, especially if we got several more months before PDT changes and stuff, and that structure changes. Um, I haven't tried oceans yet, but that kind of leads me to want to try it because I've dealt with that friction. I'm experienced that friction firsthand, right? I took a payout and they lock your account on futures, and it's annoying to have your account locked. Like I hate that. So I have multiple accounts for that reason. But it's like
Yeah.
if I'm offshore and I make money, I don't want to be told you can't trade for a couple of days now, which is all the reason why you have trade the pool. You have backups. Like you always got to have, you know, backup plan, backup route, a sturdy table with multiple legs, right? Not lean too much on one leg. That leg get wobbly, that screw starts coming out, and the table can collapse.
PHGE about to open up, guys. 816. It looks like backside squeeze going on there. So let's see what PHGE is going to do. BNAI slowly trickling down. I'm very
That'll be tough to
mindful of that.
watch. I'll just be stalking that one essentially. Besides that, Nom, like I said, guys, that one was interesting. It cracked pretty key. Let me see.
All right, PHG just opened. Whoa, wicked spread on it.
Yeah, that one's grinding now. That one's up 160% in the past 5 days, so it's been grinding. Feed churn. As far as the leaders of the day, XHLD is halted. Oh no. Oh, this chart's way off. So XHLD looks like it was a good short into the open.
I like the TIRX still for fade, but she hasn't got the volume yet, like similar to feed. TIRX, I do have a little short on there. Then GCTK is that halted? That's in a halt down. It's opening up higher, it looks like.
Yeah, I like that, Baron. I'm intrigued, to be honest, because that was one of the friction points for me. Like just having to sit on my hands and not trade for a couple of days after a payout. So definitely
GCTK.
gonna look more into oceans now.
GCTK about to open up. 271 is what I'm seeing. But right now I have TIRX on and BNAI on for shorts. Right now, backside.
Okay. Yeah, I like being AI, big picture. Like kind of give it that breathing room, see what it wants to do. The RR is definitely there. Well, but they are like kind of spamming PRs and finance, da da da. So I don't know. Could still be love there. Nam is interesting. BATL is still grinding. XHLD was a good short off highs. Feed is pumping higher.
Is it really? Look at BNAI's on that bottom trend, guys. It's looking good. Might have to hit this again.
Yeah, yeah. Don't get over ambitious, guys. But that, if you know, that's probably like the best RR that I'm seeing out there today. It's a short.
Looks like panic's about to start happening. I don't want to get over ambitious like you're saying, but
Yeah, just scale it. Like have that rule. Like going in, hard cap on size, like you can only take so much, like you got to wait a minute or two before you hit it again. Like put those kind of soft or hard guardrails on yourself because the over ambition can leak out a couple more clicks than you should, and all of a sudden it's holding hope, right? So that's how it happens. But yeah, looking good, BNAI.
yeah, I like being small enough on a trade where you can allow for extra volatility, but you just might not get paid.
Yeah, that's the thing about it, right? It's like what's the healthy in between? Because it might be like a perfect setup, but you barely took any, and you make chump change and it pisses you off.
I
Or
know.
then the opposite happens. You get oversized, you get ticked right at the top, and then it works. So find that healthy in between, or attempt to at least.
Yeah, I'll try to stab a little bit more out of BNAI.
How's the volume there? It's probably got enough. It's looking good, but we know how that can be.
Yeah, reel in the shorts.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm kind of exhausted of. Just like, you can't trust this action. Everything's been upside down world. But at least with this kind of trade, you can get in and out. Well, the spread's horrible. You know, you get chewed up on the spreads, but at least you're not worried about 10 cents, right? You can kind of scout more freely, but then you have the spreads to deal with. But they're tightening up a little bit. I mean, it's not drastic. Another seller
PHGE.
stepping on.
Wow. Straight up, straight down. PHGE on that backside move. Feed. Holy feed. Holy feed. Yep. Oh, TRX halting down. TRX halting down. Take a position maybe because this thing's like an offering or something. Something happened here. Offering.
BNAI snapping a little bit.
TIRX must have offered, guys. I don't know. Am I this lucky to get involved in an offering? What's going on here?
Down 50%.
They're going to open up 50 cents. TRX is going to open up at 50 cents.
BNAI backholder traditionals.
Yes. Getting my day back. Let's go. Hell to the yes. Yeah, I got I mean, I didn't get wrecked on feed. I only lost 150, but I'm on the max, so I can only lose 250 on the day. So now it's like, oh my god, I don't have any wiggle room. I can only lose $100. This sucks. But now TRX should be paying a lot. That thing's going to open up at 25 cents.
Really?
Yes, that's what I'm seeing. I got 1,250 shares there, so that's gonna pay me too much. Oh my god, it's gonna pay me too much. Shit.
No.
Yeah, I can't make more than $425 or something. Or, you know, it's all good. It's all good. You just the consistency roll I have to catch up to. This might have me funded on this next account.
Yeah. Go, dude.
I know, man, but I'm a slow like I take it slow, man. Like I wish I could.
Well, yeah, you got to. I mean, that's
time,
the way to win. Like
every time I push the accelerator, like it bites me in the foot, bites me in the
yeah,
ass.
the emotions get too loud, and it's kind of a mirage. Like we need to be risking a lot less than most probably all are on these accounts. You know, it's like 25K account sounds good, but really it's just a small account challenge with hardly any money at stake. I mean, that's what really these accounts are. So it's not like, you know, 50K, 25K sounds good, but you hardly have any breathing room. You got to trade smaller in reality.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing. It's just the reality of it, you know? That's what I liked when I went to futures. I had a firm where if I lose, like I can't make more than like 300 or 400 on the day, or else I'll kind of screw myself. And then if I lose, if I hit my daily limit, they actually close the whole account. So it's like more stern, but that's actually what gave me success, right? Because like it was it was straight to funded, so it was real. There's no eval, and then it's I have like strict parameters, right? Like I make my profit target, and it's like okay, I can't make more, so this account's done. And then with that being said, you can't let yourself lose so much, or else you'll screw it up too, right? So it's like having that structure and the right rules really makes a difference. I noticed.
Yeah, so you get locked out if you hit your profit target. Is that what you're saying?
Well, they don't lock you out, but when you go to payout, there's a consistency rule. They don't want home run traders. They want consistent, like real professional traders that like make money like pretty much every day and don't blow it. So it's a 20% consistency rule to get paid out on those accounts. There goes BNAI with wonky reclaim. Of course, it's too
Yeah,
big.
I took uh, I'm focused TRX.
Yeah.
What is feed doing? I like honestly, I'm real happy with my trade there because I took it off at 2.8. Oh my gosh. I'll show over at Trade the Pull here in a few minutes that trade. But yeah, I mean it was good discipline, you know. It didn't work, took it off. So but I'm still yeah, dude, it's on a very steep uptrend feed.
Hmm.
Everybody's saying wow right now. TRX is about to open up. If this opens up at 25 cents like it's showing, it's about to be payday.
Yeah, feed had that vibe. It's like that continuation. It's a slow day. The chart got bullish and it still had runway. It was only up 20, 30% getting rowdy. It's like, yeah, that was a good long. Makes sense. Definitely makes sense there. And BNAI, keep an eye out. Might be a little dead cat bounce and death. Just, don't oversize it. Certainly don't oversize that one.
Tuna. I'm not gonna forget. I'm not gonna forget your call on that. That was wicked.
Hmm. Yeah, nice man. Would you long it off? Yeah, off that three, like the fake out three sweet. That was the bullish entry.
TIRX is going into a 10-minute halt. It looks like. Ooh. I don't. They must have. There must be like an offering pending or something because that thing's
Hmm.
resuming at 20 some cents. I don't think I've ever got
Yeah,
this
yeah,
lucky.
Baron. Like definitely, yeah. Using your own money in penny land is, you know, it's dicey. That's why the beauty of trade the pool. It's like you can play with these pennies for 10% of the price.
You loaded
So
the boat at 2.8 tuna. Dang, 2.8. Like when it was there, felt a little dicey, but I got you. I mean, right there near yesterday's high, breaking through it.
yeah, good work, man.
Mm.
Yeah, that feed trade just kind of made sense. Like nothing was really on the scanner, multi-day. It's like that continuation push, and then yeah, like the oversaturation of bears looking for the hangover, right? The theme we've been seeing.
Yeah, yep,
Yeah,
yep. Some my hangovers got out there apparently because the pH.
yeah, we're gonna have to start a paid call room or something. Everyone's taking our plays and pumping and dumping on us.
I know, I know.
uh, Except they're moving the market and we're not because it's sim. That's funny. Yeah, but that's really what we've seen. It's like what we touched on. It's like oversaturation of bears in some of these plays, and that's what the irrationality has been.
RR, wow, RR has been selling off from their offering. Mm. They had the like collaboration with Microsoft. BNAI is still looking so good, dude. I'm just
Feed.
not even that worried about it because
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I do want to get involved there, but I gotta head on over to trade the pool, I guess, for this TIRX Open. But let's talk, Fades. Let's talk. I want to hear about your future success as well.
Yeah, maybe we can get
Oh,
around it. Maybe we can do like a Byron and me and you and Baron again or something, or anyone else that wants to come on.
by
You
the
know?
way, yeah. By the way, Trade the Pool has a job offer right now for like a producer in the background. If you or anybody wants it, you pretty much can just you're just gonna hang out on the stream, and every time like Mitch talks, you bring up his stuff, or Nos talks, you bring, just back and forth throughout the day. They're looking to add. It's gonna be like an all-day stream. They're looking for a producer. So if you guys like hanging around the computer and that's something that would interest you, hit me up, and I'll do a little background check. No, I won't do a background check. I'll just I'll send you over and to them. Hit me up, averydaytrading@gmail.com. We could talk about it.
Right on.
But yeah, guys, good work. Smoke tuna, you're around the computer. You can do it. Yeah, hit me up. We'll talk about it. And yeah, it's pretty much just producing for the show in the background. Just pulling, so the hosts don't have to keep doing that back and forth. All right, trade us. Yeah, you have to. Let me know. Outside of that, good work today. Come to pop a TRX. Thank you, Fades. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you guys. Stay safe.